Hello and welcome. Today we are going to deal with political science chapter Union Legislature. If you have not already subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button and let's get into this class. The term legislature is derived from a Latin word lex, which means distinct kind of legal rule, mainly of general application. So Union Legislature of India is called Parliament. Under the provision of Article 79 of the Constitution of India, the Parliament of India consists of President and the two houses. And which are these two houses? Lower house, which is called as Lok Sabha or House of the People. Upper house, which is also called as Rajya Sabha or the Council of State. So basically, there are two models. One is parliamentary and second is presidential. Let's look at the legislative powers of the president. The president can summon or prorogue the parliament and dissolve the Lok Sabha. He can address the parliament at the commencement or beginning of the first session after every general election and the first session of every year. He can send messages to the houses of parliament, whichever it may be, Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha, doesn't matter. He can send messages to the houses of parliament with respect to bill pending in the parliament or otherwise. He can appoint any member of the Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha to preside over its proceedings when the offices of both the Speaker and the Deputy Speaker in reference with the Lok Sabha and the Chairman and the Deputy Chairman of the Rajya Sabha offices fall vacant. He nominates 12 members of the Rajya Sabha, members having special knowledge in the field of literature, science, art and social service. He also nominates 2 members from the Anglo-Indian community. He talks about the topic of disqualification of the members of parliament in consultation with the Election Commission. The President's permission is required to introduce certain types of bills in the Parliament. Examples: the bill involving expenditure from the Consolidated Fund of India or creation of a new state. His permission is a must. When a bill is sent to the President after it has been passed by the Parliament, he can assent to the bill, he can withhold the bill, or he can return the bill. He can assent, meaning he can approve that particular bill, he can withhold the bill, or he can return the bill. However, if the bill is passed again by the Parliament, the President has to give his assent to the bill. These are some of the powers of the President. I can go on and on, but let's stick to these ones for time being. Let's move to the Rajya Sabha. Rajya Sabha, or the upper house of the Parliament, is a permanent body as it cannot be dissolved. Now its members cannot exceed more than 250. Now out of which President nominates 12 members on the basis of their excellence, which we just spoke about a while ago. Now the elected members of the state's legislative assemblies elect the members of the Rajya Sabha. Each state is allocated with number of seats on the basis of its population. Like for example, Maharashtra sends 19 elected members to the Rajya Sabha, whereas Goa sends 1 elected member to the Rajya Sabha. So what must be the qualifications to be the member of the Rajya Sabha? Article 84 lays down the qualifications for the membership of the Parliament. First and foremost, he must be the citizen of India. Now, no matter which qualification comes for Rajya Sabha or for President or Prime Minister or Lok Sabha, write this point down. Simple as that. He or she must be the citizen of India. Okay? For Rajya Sabha, the member should not be less than 30 years old. And he or she should also possess some other qualifications prescribed by the Parliament. So what about the disqualification then? Article 102 lays down the rules for the disqualification of a member of parliament. If a member holds any office of profit, so what do I mean by the office of profit? An office of profit means a position that brings to the person some financial gain or advantage or benefit. The member can also be disqualified if he or she is of unsound mind. Another criteria for the disqualification is if he or she is an undischarged insolvent. What do I mean by undischarged insolvent? In simple terms, undischarged insolvent means a person who is unable to pay his debts as they are due. He or she can also be disqualified if he or she is not a citizen of India. Rajya Sabha members have a tenure of 6 years. One-third members retire every 2 years. So, who are the officials of the Rajya Sabha? Vice President of India is the ex officio chairman who presides over the meetings of the Rajya Sabha. When a bill or any other resolution is to be passed, he cannot cast his vote. He can only cast a vote in case and only if there is a tie. That's it for today. We'll talk about Lok Sabha and legislative procedure in the next class. Stay connected. Take care. Thank you very much.